So for newborns of age 4 to 6 weeks old whose mothers have been the primary caregivers, the following is true. When the newborns are crying due to hunger or other similar discomfort, merely hearing the mother's voice will lead to a temporary halt in crying, while the voices of others do not have this effect. So is this an argument or set of facts?
Wait, sorry, no, wait. Was this question?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Not this question. Question 11.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, while we're here,
So,
what did you pick for this one?
for this one, I picked C.
Oh, okay. This is a great one. Why is
Yeah.
C wrong?
So babies associate the voice of the primary caregiver with release from
Wait,
discomfort.
hold on. I didn't know the answer. I just assumed that you got. Is that the answer you pick?
No, I picked D. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say that one actually. I was gonna say C after you said C, and I looked at it. I was like, that actually looks right. Okay.
Yeah.
So why is D wrong?
So D is wrong because, like, it doesn't have to be the only, like,
Yes,
only
only is way
primary.
too
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, like
Because
you could have like.
this is a top-down question, right? And so
Yeah,
what kind of answer choice do we want on top-down?
just milder language.
Yes. I would have read that only and been like, it doesn't have to be the only.
Yeah.
So why
My
is
my thing
correct? Oh, sorry.
my reasoning for D was that, like, when I was doing this time, I'm like, okay, so this is often only a primary caregiver can provide comfort, right? So my thinking was that a scenario where there's only the mother available, like a mother and a stranger available, and at that point only the mother can provide comfort, right?
But
So that's why I was.
but
Yeah.
you're assuming that temporarily halting and crying is the only, like, couldn't that stranger, even though the baby's still crying, be providing some sort of comfort to the newborn?
Like in other ways, right? Like.
Yeah, like, so think about, like, if a child comes up to you and they're crying and they got hurt, like, you're not their mom or dad, but you could still
Mm,
provide them some comfort, but they're still gonna cry because you're not their mom or dad. Like, they're scared, but you could still
yeah,
provide them a little bit of comfort.
that's true. Yeah, just me overthinking, like, just thinking too much. Like it's
No,
like
we'll work on
very.
it. You're totally okay. Where
Yeah.
see, babies associate the voice of the primary give caregiver with release from discomfort. Like, I hate supported questions over I love must be true questions because they're like
Yeah.
100% certainty, where most strongly supported are like 95.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm like, well, how do we know? But yeah, like we could assume here, right, that when they're crying due to something of discomfort and they hear their voice and it halts their crying,
Mm.
that they at least associate the voice with release from discomfort. But
The reason why I didn't choose C was because I didn't know whether newborns and babies was the same thing. Like it kind of like, just because I'm like, yo, the LSAT's very like specific about the words. So I'm like,
what
are
would you
newborns
call
really?
what would you call a 4 to 6 week old?
I mean, yeah, we call them a baby, but like,
Yes.
I don't know, like if the yeah, like if
Yeah.
I, I would be okay with it if it's a newborn associated
So
with
what
it.
if this said some babies?
Yeah.
So just like it's not saying all babies, it's just babies can. So
Mm,
even if it's just 4 to 6, right?
mm,
I think we can assume that a 4 to 6 week old newborn is a baby, but
yeah.
we don't know all babies though. We just know some babies. But if it's just saying babies, just put some in front of it.
Mm,
Do you see the difference between those two?
yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Makes
you
sense.
said 11.